the best read I've had in years. In the middle of this quiet March.
And this year I was very intentional about sitting down and like really crafting it out. And an easy one that came without hesitation was home. I value my home. I adore my home.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday, March 14th, and this will mark the beginning of entry 4. Have I started to edit entry 3 yet? No. Was entry 3 filmed about a month ago? Yes, but we're gonna get to it. And hopefully I can get my hands on it this weekend. Hopefully I can get it out to you guys. I mean, at bare minimum, it's going to be posted by like March 30th, but the sooner the better. But while we wait on entry 3 to roll out, the recording of entry 4 has officially begun. If you'd like a little update of what's happened between the beginning of March and now, I will add in my first video card here. I did have a Marco Polo entry number 3. Just like a short let's chat, and I kind of talked about the beginning of my month. So we're gonna let that stand as what it is and just jump forward into the rest of March. If you didn't watch the Marco Polo entry, just a quick update. March is a real low-key month for me here in 2024. Just kind of taking it easy, moving at my own pace, prioritizing very little because life is going to continue to kick into high gear as we move throughout 2024. So just take this opportunity for a bit of a respite. But it's Thursday, day before Friday. I'm feeling good. I was in office today, which is odd. And then I'm going to be in office again tomorrow, which is odd. I got home, I wanted to like get out of my work clothes, get into something comfortable. It is sunny. It is absolutely stunning outside. It is 78 degrees outside. I love Atlanta. I do. It frustrates me sometimes, but I do love Atlanta. So it's 78 degrees outside. I am midstream through a wonderful book that I am hoping is going to be a 5-star read. And I need to eat something, but I'm not very hungry. So what are we about to do? Run it down. I'm gonna run out, grab me something light to eat on for the evening, enjoy that, put on my headphones, dive back into this book. Like this angle? It's a new angle. Shout out to my girl Danielle. She said to me when I was first thinking about like actually doing this seriously, she was like, girl, you can film from any angle in your house and it'll be a good angle. And I gotta give it to her. She was right. Figuring out which angle I'm gonna talk to the camera is always kind of a interesting jig. I don't know. I thought this was interesting. It's new. Plus the way the sun is beaming in on this beautiful day, I had to let the natural light work. I figured that it was time to start off entry 4 somewhere. My entries thus far have been pretty organized. Even though it's just been following my life, I kind of know what each entry is gonna look like. With this being no moves March, we being near halfway through March, and my plans of March being quite all over the place, I don't know what this vlog is gonna look like, so let's find out together. But I can tell you what we're gonna get into this evening. Now that I've gotten home from work, decompressed, did a couple of the things, I'm gonna run out, pick me up some light dinner. I'm not really hungry today, so let's not force it down. While I did take some chicken out before I left the house this morning, before I caught the bus because mama told me so, yeah, I did actually thaw out some chicken to cook a meal. We're just gonna save that meal for a good Friday evening dinner with some wine. That sounds good. I'm gonna go get a light pickup today and then go outside. Continue listening to the audiobook that I'm currently enjoying. I am really feeling a 5-star read coming on, and I just want to sink into this story, sit in this sunset. The sun, I got about 2 more hours before the sun fully sets, and I just want to enjoy it. It's 78 degrees outside, and it's March. We have to eat this energy up. Also, one of the highlights of my unit, my balcony is west facing, and so I get the sunset every night. So we're gonna go out on my balcony, me and my cat, and we're just gonna chill out. I'm gonna bring you guys with me to hang out a bit, and it's gonna be a really chill evening during this No Moves March, because this is what No Moves March looks like. I'm really just trying to sit in my days and enjoy the stillness of life. So come along with me, and what happens afterwards, we'll see. Until then, catch you later. I got some food to get. My mind, I am wishing I had the physical pages of this book in my hands. Like, I forget if the book's still landing. I need this book on my bookshelf. Like, first of all, I'm all like, all right, cool, I'll turn the recording off. Ain't nothing happening. Hold up. Let me rig this phone up. Absolutely. Hold it for a second. Okay, so this makes a bit more sense. Should have did this round one, but we're just gonna run with it. Okay? And I also need to keep this snippy because I really want to get back to my book, and I don't need to get like into the nitty-gritty details of it because, spoiler alert, I'm thinking about doing like a quarterly book tag, reviewing the books that I'm reading this year. And baby, I started this book 36 hours ago. And at the rate we're running, I'm really gonna need to finish it tonight. And like, seriously, I'm about to like hop online and buy it and have it delivered to my home. I don't care that I'm gonna be done by the time it delivers. I want this physical book in my home forever. Like, it's one of the best reads I've picked up in a while. So I'm reading A Love Song to Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams. I'm eating it all the way up. And from the moment I started it less than 36 hours ago, I was just like, I'm feeling a 5-star read. Am I really feeling a 5-star read? And what's crazy is it's a romance, and I don't read much romance, but Tia Williams hits. So I'm feeling a 5-star read. And then this morning, on my way to work, I'm listening to the book, and I'm starting to get a little bit nervous about this 5-star read, right? Then on my lunch break, I gotta run some errands, and I'm listening to this book. I'm in it, y'all. And by the time my lunch break is over, I'm a bit frustrated. I literally wrote in my notes, okay, this is slipping into a 4.5-star read. And I'm like, I think I'm catching what the author is putting out there. And I'm like, if she go the fantastical left turn direction I think she about to go, this is going to be a 5.5-star read. And anything less, it's going to take away from the overall just composition of this story. Peter Williams, you have given me exactly what I want in life. I'm losing my mind. Okay, we will talk more about this book clearly in the first quarterly book tag of the year. It's the highlight. What's gonna top it? Honestly, I might reread it for another time this year. And even now, I feel like I know what the third act drama is going to be. I think I know how this story is going to turn. I think I know how this story is going to wrap with the bow on top and the happily ever after love story. Give it to me. Give it to me. You already gave it to me in this mid-story climax. I feel like I know where this is headed. Already, this is a 5.5 star out of 5. But take the turn I want to go, it's going to be a 7-star read. 8-star read? 9? We might as well make it 10. And while I guess some people could maybe say that it's predictable, I say not. I say that it's just, this book was written for me and is giving me all the life I need. And while I can kind of see the direction, I do not know the execution. And that's the beauty of it. And give me the direction I'm craving. I think I know how it's gonna end. And the thing is, and this is what I love about the ducks are wilding. Y'all been quiet for the past hour and a half. I wouldn't classify this story as a mystery, but think about a mystery. Think about a game of Clue. Think about an Agatha Christie novel. What makes them so good is that the clues were laid out from the beginning. You just had to catch it, right? And so I've just been enjoying this book. All yesterday, enjoyment. And then for the majority of today, it was this hesitant anticipation, because I'm from chapter 1, 5-star read, it's dropping a little bit to a 4.5 because I'm I don't really like the way this is dragging out. But then it clicks because I'm starting to think about this book and what I've been told and what I've been given. And I'm all is she really about to be wilding like this? Miss Love Song for Ricky Wilde? Is she out here wilding like this? And she did it. And now my mind is racing, 10 speed, replaying everything I've received thus far, putting together all the clues before the story is even over. And a good mystery novel properly gives you all the clues you need to tell the end. And baby, give it to me. Give it to me, because I'm about to eat it up. Spoiler, free review. You know what? I've been thinking about my book tag and how I was gonna approach that, and I think I'm gonna keep most of my reviews like spoiler free, but then like the highlight book, and let's always pray that it's a highlight book in these quarterly reviews. Yeah, half of that book tag is gonna be about me talking about this book. Full blown spoilers. So no spoilers. I might even put it up there for you to see. Hey, I'm about to talk about this book, but no spoilers. But pick it up, read it, like, and it's like, I need Tia Williams to write another book, like, by August. I want another one. I want all of her books. And I need another Tia Williams in my life. Like, I'm not adverse to romances, but like I've tried the romances and all the black romances, all not like the non-black romances, like the romance tropes that are pushed, they just don't really sit with me sometimes. But Tia Williams, she gets me. She's understanding my soul. And this, I hear her writing throughout this book, but this book is very different from her first book. Her first book, 7 Days in June, I ate that book up too, so. One, this is not the first time this book has brought me to tears. I'm not even like tripping. Like it's probably like the fourth or fifth. Two, Tia girl, Tia sister. She did it. The breadcrumbs were laid. The clues were given. And it was delivered on not even a full chapter later. Also, I found the book online. 30% off. Hardcover. Meant to be. You did not, but she did. Not the way she seamlessly, without a blink, without a hiccup, integrate 7 Days of June, her first book, with her second book. If you hadn't read her first book, you'd miss it, and it wouldn't take away from the narrative. But if you read her first book, you better create the interconnected universe. Give it to me and give me your third book, cause I'ma lap it up. I'm absolutely wrecked. It's the best read I've had in years. And tomorrow when I get home from work, I'll have the hard copy edition. And I just might spend my weekend rereading the whole thing. in the middle of this quiet march. I got to experience a wonderful story, and there's this other piece of me that's marveling at the fact that I kind of caught it on camera. Talk about a quarterly book tag. I might need like a book tag 0.20 to talk about this book alone, because it's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Yo, like I've been like crying for like the past 20 minutes. I told you, double back to my Marco Polo playlist, and if you haven't seen it, watch Marco Polo entry number 3. And that was like yesterday morning. It was like yesterday morning. I think it was like precisely, quick math, what time is it? It was like 40 hours ago. I didn't know what I was about to get when I pulled out my camera today, but this, it's 10:30 at night. I should be in bed, sleep. I have to go to work in the morning, and instead I'm outside in March on my balcony sipping wine, crying over a book. Ah! And in this exact moment, as I look up at this beautiful crescent moon, joy. Joy is what I feel. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Good morning. It's Saturday, March 16th. The first day of spring is Tuesday, but spring technically started like Thursday for me, and I'm just running with it. Okay, it's 9:17. I actually don't have a lot of time. I need to be leaving the house, but I wanted to insert the beginning of this day somewhere. I'm headed out in the social group that I joined in the Atlanta area to be more social. I'm going to the first event. It's not the first event hosted since I've joined, but it's the first event that I've chosen to go to. And it's a hike up in Victory Creek, where waterfalls are in Roswell. It's surefire to be a good time. I started a new book. It's the book for the book club for this social group I just joined. And this book is wow. I'm glad it's short. It might make it down as like at least a most interesting read of 2024. I would have never picked this book up. Not on my own choice. That's not really mine. But it has my interest piqued because it's so far out of what I would ever read. And honestly, I'm really reading it so that I can go to the book club event at the end of the month and socialize. As far as this social group goes, I'm loving it. There's a Discord or like general communication flows pretty much at all hours of the day about who knows what. And it's just comforting to spend time in there. And they're always doing something. Last night they went out to somewhere. I don't know. I kind of saw the chatter going on, and I wasn't interested in going out last night. But 2024, part of my intention setting, part of my vision board is to, fine tune my social life, be a bit more intentional about my social life. And this group is presenting this task with ease. If I was in the mood to go out on a Friday night, they had this wonderful, lovely free event that they looked like they had a blast at. And all I had to do was be all like, oh, I'm in, I'll meet y'all there. The other day, they did something and pre-gamed at this girl's house. And then the day before that, they all met up at this girl's community center and had a movie night. So I'm actually really, really excited that I did this. I've been following this group for about 2 years now, which is crazy. But what do we say this year is about? What did we say 30 and Thriving is about? Breaking the procrastination chains. It's time to get to getting. And on top of just like the social of it all, I'm going on my first hike of the year. I want to get my private trainer, and I want to be a gym girly and do some weight training and some strength training. However, my favorite form of exercising is walking, hiking. I adore it. And for my actual birthday, I'm not sure I've officially declared the grand birthday plans on Living Single Diaries yet. So we're going to talk about that. But on my birthday, spoiler alert, I'll be hiking up a mountain. Like a legitimate mountain. Like I just like to find nice trails in the Atlanta area, or sometimes in the greater northern Georgia area. And if I'm feeling really frisky, I can go to Tennessee. But like hiking, I did like this hiking trail in Puerto Rico, but it wasn't really a hike. I'm about to hike up a mountain, y'all. But anyway, with that, I really do need to wrap. I need to get out of this house. I'll be checking in with you guys. Got some other things planned for the day. I'm not quite sure what's going to be picked up and what's not. But join me and see you later. Bye. Your thighs just warm.
Let's use this opportunity. Throughout the hike, I definitely want to pause and have different, conversations. And let's start off, go around, say your name. Okay, say name, age, fun fact. Fun fact. About ourselves? Yeah. Whoever wants to start. I'll kick it off.
Where is it? I went to the Sandy Springs location for my 22nd birthday. It was one of my best birthdays. I ain't been back. It was just, I was like, I've heard that name before. I want to get dressed up, buy a martini, and go to a live jazz show. So I kind of have two. One is proving to be extraordinarily easy to my pleasure, I suppose. But like, I want to get out. I want to eat more good food, go to more good restaurants, go to a good event like a Sunday event with rum punch, like a rum punch or something like that. But no, secondly, I'd like to establish like at least like one relationship outside the Discord. I think is a good way to surmise it.
I live my life in the house, like I have to get out. Also, transitioning to my late 20s, I feel like I lost a lot of friendships,
this is the day I'm going to go ahead and do it.
When we talk about our values, and this year I was very intentional about sitting down and like really crafting it out. And an easy one that came without hesitation was home. I value my home. I adore my home. I pay rent for my home. Pay too much rent for my home. I pay a lot of rent for my lovely studio apartment that sometimes still feels too crowded because I work from home and those lines get blurred. But for now, it's perfect. And like I pour into my home the way some ladies may pour into their wardrobe, even though I'd like to pour into my wardrobe. I need to find the capital for that. I pour into, like, when you talk about where I'm spending money where I probably shouldn't, at Home Goods, you know, where I'm wasting time, you know, on Pinterest. I will like sit this morning at like 4 a.m. I was putting up leaf vines around my doorway entry. And it just hit me, and it's just, and we can talk, and we can talk too, sis. And I feel like we all should value our homes. We spend so much time there, and we spend so much money there. And if I'm a struggle in that house. If I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna be sad in that house. If I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be happy in that house. If I'm gonna feel my ambiance because it's my house and I pay my bills, it's perfect. And I want to encourage all of you ladies to love your home, because you may leave your home and shit may hit the fan, but then you can just come home. It ain't nothing like it. So
Let's press forward. I have a really quick check-in question. After this, who wants to go and get breakfast brunch?
Oh, I was hoping somebody was going to add it too.
I don't know.
Then I switched to peds, so now I'm at CHOA, and I really do enjoy working with the children. a lot.
And the old ladies are just like, yes.
That is really cool. I was like, who is that?
oh, sorry. Free to be, for me, I would say the word Genesis. And that can be related to free to be, yes, but also it's a lot of moving parts happening in my life right now, and I feel the change, and I'm welcoming it, and I don't quite understand it. It's a little scary, but I'm going with it, right? And a part of it was free to be. And then I said this on the orientation call, like the day I decided to put on my vision board, the next day you announced announcements. And so it's just kind of falling in line with some of the other things that are happening in my life, just happening. And that's like a good spot to be in life, so.
They kept you out.
Hey, y'all!
Everybody wave!
take a picture.